Although most dogs are generally happy, communicative and so on, due to a series of circumstances, some dogs are not. They can be dogs that, for example, you have picked up from a shelter and had previously in the past complicated situations of abuse and so on, or multiple similar situations. That is why in this video we are going to talk about the postures that a dog adopts when it is sad. Because in this case, in this type of dog, it is important that as an owner you make an effort to know the state of mind of your dog. Look, the first sign, the first symptom, the first posture that a dog has to show you that it is sad, that it is not happy, is that it lies down for many hours. Be careful, if it is an old dog, if it is an older dog, this is tremendously normal. But, for example, a dog of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it is not normal for it to lie down all day, for it not to want to move at all. If you observe this continuously, and you see that the animal has no health problem, that it does not have a fever, that it does not have any significant alteration, logically you have to start thinking that it is an animal that is sad. Another symptom that your dog is sad are the so-called stereopathies. Stereopathies are repetitive movements that dogs have when, above all, they have some emotional problem, some obsessive-compulsive disorder, animals that are sad, that are depressed, animals that, in general, are not allowed to interact with other dogs, are animals that have very, very repetitive movements, biting their tail, biting a certain part of the body, licking very often, seeing your dog walking with its head down and its tail also down. This is tremendously significant sadness. When you see that your dog does this, you have to start worrying. Be careful, let it do it sometime, it's okay, but I mean, let it do it continuously, in a very repetitive way. Animals that you will see that have their body very shrunk, that even sleep very curled up when it is not cold in the house. You have your heating and so on, you notice that it is not cold, and the dog is always very curled up. It is not a happy dog always sleeps, usually lying down, sometimes, or lying down a little to the side with one leg up. No, these dogs are always very curled up, very fearful, very scared. It is also common to see that sometimes they spend hours with their head up, as if they wanted to moan. In fact, sometimes they moan, and you think at first that they may have some kind of pain, but you feel it over and over again, and you see that the animal has nothing. Simply, that posture is a way of asking for help. The animal does not know how to communicate or transmit to you what is happening to it, simply that it feels very down, very sad, and that it tries, and this is something positive, to look for a counterpart on your part. Also pay close attention to the posture of the ears. The posture of the ear gives us a lot of information about the state of mind of the dog. Curled ears or head, also, as I said before, curled up, it is nothing more than, it can also be a symptom of regret. Sometimes dogs also have this gesture, which is very funny, but if it is repetitive, if it is continuous, it is clearly a symptom of sadness. In this animal, in some cases, too, although it is not the most common, a dog can manifest its sadness with pseudo-aggressive behaviors. An animal that, at the very least, grunts at you, that looks you in the eye, that lifts your lip, showing you the fang. This, well, man, it is still, if it is an animal that has no reason to react in this way, that you have not caused it, nor have you caused it any harm, well, something that has to make you think that the animal is going through a bad moment, a moment of sadness. All right? Well, nothing more, thank you very much, and see you in the next videos. Take care, bye.